Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Bitstamp Challenge of the Gaming Nights, or more specifically, Gaming Challenge Night. It is going to be myself, Overseer, presenting you the series. As always, another best of three that awaits us to continue. Last week, we did have a little bit of a let-off, a cancellation of the night due to illness and due to the sudden illness of a few of the members and such of the crew, so we had to take a bit of a break, but we are back nonetheless, regardless, as we are ready to jump into today's best of three. We're about ready to begin. Slowly but surely, of course, but before that, first the introduction of the teams themselves. What and who do we see? What and who do we have? Let's first see to begin with. Of course, the home crew, as always, this time with a different kind of player on their lineup. It's gonna be Andre instead of, I believe, West. Yes, that is correct. Thank you. And of course, then the challengers, the ones that we actually do care about more than anything else, to see if they can win today's series or not, if they can bring the game to a win or not. Injektor is going to be the team. Injektor, if you want to go English style. And of course, the Magic Mailman, Rocco, Sir Lucky, Fijolcek, and XD. Well, not gonna lie, not bad. It certainly sounds about right. In any case, it is going to be quite the start here as we open up with this best of three. As I said, we did miss it last week, unfortunately, but we are back nonetheless on the regular schedule. As I said before, it is it is up to every week, every Wednesday from 8 and until we finish. In any case, don't forget, you yourself can sign up if you would like to do so. You just jump on the link that will be put in the description in the channel and of course in the chat, and you can have yourself a little bit of a merry-go-round as well. You can try challenging the players that you are seeing yourself. Now, going into the past a little bit, a blast from the past, if we can say so, the results that we've seen so far. We do have, of course, quite a few victories for the home crew, but also quite a few losses. The last one being the money printer goes brrr, as they did take it 2-0 away from the home crew. And that was a very convincing loss, to say the least. And then we have, of course, the fourth series that we've seen between Bitstamp and XCGNODX, which actually ended being quite interesting. But there is actually one more missing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There had been 6 already, so the first one is not here, which was against the Cons, if I'm not mistaken. In any case, it has been quite a while since we've seen Bitstamp home crew actually get a resounding win. Now, speaking of that win that they did get, the 2-0, the 16-0, 16-0, I have not seen that ever before in my life in a best of three. So I'll be fair. I won't take that victory as a given. That was like, just happened. You might as well forget about it. Of course, everybody in chat, love to have everybody back. Love to have everybody back. Obi Lipnik, nice to have you down here as well. Slaw Hero, you guys have always been showing up. And of course, the big ups goes to our main organizer, Petra, aka Loki, who's been kind enough to make this one happen in the first place. With that being said, the veto should be prepared in a second or two here and see which maps we'll be enjoying tonight. As we go in with the bans first, the pick second, and then the third and final one decider to be chosen, as the 2 more bans will be issued later or afterwards. As ban number 1 from the home crew this time round, Overpass. Fair enough. I'm not overly surprised, and neither should you guys be. Ban number 2 coming from the challengers tonight is Dust. Fair enough. It is Dust 2. They want to avoid playing an aim battle. Well, I can understand that and definitely support that. Moving on to the first map pick, Mirage. No surprise, the home crew decides to play on the team, or excuse me, on the map they feel most comfortable on, which of course is Mirage, or I would dare say perhaps Vertigo. Second map is going to be okay, Inferno. I actually will kind of take back my statement about Vertigo. It will be Inferno as the second and, well, usually the favored map for the home crew, so this is no surprise that, we kind of get a little bit of a good pick and ban here for the home crew. It's going to be Mirage, Inferno, ban on Nuke by, of course, our in-house gaming crew of Bitstamp and Ancient Band, so it will leave us with the one and only Vertigo as the last map here in the series. Question be it whether or not we get to the last map, but we're about to find out as we're ready to jump slowly and surely into the series themselves. Just earlier we saw the player cameras, and hopefully they're ready to keep this one going, or at least ready to keep this series in high spirits, I guess I can say. In any case, the home crew, the in-house crew, the cameras as we've seen them, they do have a different player than West as of late. It is going to be Andre, aka Lepi, as far as it can read in chat. So we're going to call him the Beautiful. Here it is, Lepi. As always, it's my pleasure bringing you this series, guys, and it is my absolute honor to be able to have some fun with y'all. As Skooma tonight is riding the... You guys, if anybody has ever watched CS, you guys know this is the two-face Toledo face. So if anybody knows what I've just said, congrats. If you don't, well, let me explain it to you. So two-face Toledo, it is about Gabriel Toledo, aka Fallen, aka Gabriel Two-Face Toledo, which is one of the most famous Brazilian players, IGLs, you know, once the head of Luminosity, once the head of SK Gaming, as a player, obviously not organization. Today, trying to get the org as the Last Dance out there, or a team with support for the Last Dance. But basically, he had he's a memer himself, and I love this from Skooma, obviously. So tonight he's going to be bringing out his inside Brazilian side. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew seems quite hyper focused, quite hyper tense to start this match, and hopefully we are going to be readying this one up, or at least we're going to be starting this one up in a moment's notice. Speaking of which, as you can see, coming up, Inferno, no, it is Mirage. Let me fix that for you right there and then. As I said, it is our first map pick coming out from the home crew, Mirage, and if I'm honest, this should be an easy pickings for the home crew themselves. Let's be fair, like they didn't seem to have too much issue winning, just depending on who they are going up against. In any case, we'll be going into the game in a moment or two, so no worries there. But as I've been saying, you know, if you don't know, Two-Face Toledo, one of the one of the memeiest guys on the CS scene, who's had a little bit of an up and down recently, and hopefully Skooma is not going to follow his footsteps. Well, actually, let me retake that. I think he should follow his footsteps, because that guy's a millionaire, so, you know, Skooma might want to be that as well. Skooma, if you're listening, if you heard me, buddy, I'll have that 10% now. But in any case, don't forget, we've also got giveaways coming out this night. We've got giveaways of the coupon, trading fee coupon vouchers, and the first one's already being posted in chat as I speak, if not even sooner. So make sure to go check it out. Make sure to use that trading fee coupon. I believe it's $50 worth of trading fee coupons, and the winners, of course, if they win, the challengers, if they win, they not only get goodies to wear, but also a little bit of extra on the side on, of course, Bitstamp's own crypto market. Speaking of crypto market and cryptocurrency, guys, have you seen the dip? Have you seen how far down has it gone? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a journey, and yeah, you know, buy the dip, as they say, so maybe let's wait a little bit longer, see how far further it dips, and then let's just all in. You know, put the house, put the car, put everything. In any case, here come the cameras of the whole crew, of the in-house crew of Bitstamp. Of course, on your top right, young Luke. Here we have Noob, who's actually probably the best player on the server, best player on the team, from what I've been able to recognize. Bucketman as well, not shabby at all. You know, he's missing that picture of the Bucketman. Young Luke, who's trying to up, and I think doing a pretty damn good job at it, but sometimes also missing a beat quite horribly, so hopefully tonight he's on point. Here comes Skooma, who's probably the memeiest guy of them all, and I love it. He's doing splendidly, and now it's a question of, you know, how does he traverse? And of course, Andre, aka Lepi, as we are ready, I believe, with that being said, for the game itself. So let's jump into the series. Ladies and gentlemen, game number one, map number one. it is about to begin. The challengers, of course, versus the home crew of the Bitstamp team. It is Injektor versus Bitstamp. As we kick off with the pistol. And right now, we have Andre, aka Lepi. Is this a nade? Yes, it is. An HE. Oh boy, and they're going to be reading this B push. Will you look at that? I like what I'm seeing from Injektor. Rocco is on a Tech 9, which is not really classic, but fair enough. They've got a smoke. Nade has fallen in, but not dealt too much damage. Sir Lucky, well, not so lucky now, as it is going to be the push still coming through. Skooma will fall. Second to fall potentially is Lepi, aka Andre, as Bucketman comes in support through short. He gets one, but that is all he gets. That is all she wrote. XD. Good return. Young Luke comes out swinging, but again, Magic Mailman. Well, I guess he comes out at the right time, at the right point. Oh boy, 1v1, but Noob, like I said, the best player on the server, doing a good job in getting himself that victory for the team and him, well, the double as well. Perfectly done for Bitstamp's house crew. They get the pistol, they get the W, and now it's time to rock even better. Here comes the instant replay of Noob's success as he gets the first click, clickety clack. That was a close call already there. XD at 12 HP, meaning that he's one bullet away from dying with certainty. Nonetheless, it is going to be a rather simple start to the series. Injektor, Team Injektor, or Injektor, as we say here in Slovenian, will be trying to pursue an A-take. They've got a few smokes. They seem to know their lineup, so that's obviously a good positive outlook. Young Luke, ooh la la, getting jumped on from under window. Noob from triple is trying his best, actually gets the kill. The damage is quite severe though. It's a 4v3 right now, and if we're looking at this correctly, Injektor is at a bit of an advantage. Depending how they play this though, the retake is still going to be happening. The lineup not really available. Fizolchik, he's made sound in towards Con. He still wins the duel. Bucketman, unfortunately not ready, and that is pretty much the round gone. Injektor, aka Injektor, Skooma with a double. Okay, Skooma, you mad lad. It seems like the glasses really are helping. The two-faced Toledo is enough. But that is going to be pretty much the round gone, as the motor edition, well, actually, Injektor, as far as I'm aware, that is the pump that injects fuel into the combustion chamber of the motor, or you can have, I think it could be something like for the NOS, Nitro's boost, I don't know, maybe that's something that has to do with it, but I think it's the previous one I said, you know, the original one, the injection of fuel into the combustion chamber. So if that dies on a car, you know that's bad, you know you're kind of screwed, and probably the car is not worth repairing in the first place. But in any case, it is going to be another 8-take. I like this. It's a weird buy coming out from Bitstamp's home crew. We've got Bucketman with full Kevlar and a USB, Young Luke saving for the op, Andre saving, Noob playing with a Deagle and Kevlar. Meanwhile, we have Skooma with the MP9. This looks like it could be the round easily for Injektor, but as I say that, ooh, turning point perhaps. Andre and Young Luke, a few shots. Still gonna be hard, as Young Luke has an AK. He'd wish to have a Kevlar now, wouldn't he? As Lepi gets caught, the beautiful becomes the not so beautiful. Okay, I thought Sir Lucky might actually flash himself there for a second, was concerned for his own well-being. But as I said, boys and girls, and anybody in between, or beyond, or ahead, or behind, we are here with these gaming challenges to present to you guys a night to be had. Certainly the best possible thing you can hope for. Like, enjoy with your fellow co-workers, enjoy with your friends, show us what you've got. And no, this is not the Rick and Morty style, show us what you've got, because we don't destroy the planet. We just try to help y'all enjoy and have a lovely night. Myself included. And it's a nice refresher, not gonna lie. You know, I come from a industry that, well, from a position where I don't get to enjoy these kind of games often, if at all. So it's a nice refresher for a change to kind of realize, you know, what I'm having and what I'm not having. And right now, speaking of having, they're having a blast towards middle as Bitstamp's home crew is getting blasted into outer space. Nice attempt, at least. A lot of damage. But it won't change the fact that the damage is not going to be consequential to the victory of Injektor. As we have a 3-1 start, Bitstamp home crew oft gloriously to begin with. Not really. Oft gloriously, if we can correct ourselves. In any case, here comes the full buy. Young Luke with the op. We've got a few M4s. Two Molotovs will help immensely. Fizolchuk, which is a bean, by the way. Beanie. Could be a rough translation into English for Fizolchuk would be beanie. And not a beanie hat, but, you know, just a beanie, like a small bean. Brown bean, white bean, I don't know, red beans, black beans. I don't know what kind of beans there are. Bean sprouts, I guess. Bucketman, meanwhile, Skooma as well. Good turning point, perhaps. Bitstamp's home crew needs this victory. This round is quite vital for them. And XD, well, he is furious. He is mad. Fizolchuk gets himself caught, though. And XD did find the kill on middle, obviously. But this will be a bit of a tough one. Now, won't it? A 1v1 against young Luke with the op. Jumping into window. Do you make it? Yes, you do. A little bit to the right, mate. And try to strafe with the mouse, not your keyboard clickety-clacketies. But a nice attempt. Gotta give him that much. Young Luke, meanwhile. Oh, he is well aware. Oh, he sees the cross. He missed it, but he was not spotted. That's the good thing. And this time round, he will not miss again. Big shout out to everybody coming out in chat. Bitstamp intern, I presume that's you, West, again in the office. Nice to have you. Shame that you're not playing, but those things happen, don't they? Meanwhile, Bitstamp's home crew on an MP5 on Andre, Bucketman with the MP9, and I'm gonna take a wild guess here, but I'll say Lippy probably played 1.6, 1.5, something like that, because he's buying the MP5. And the only people that buy the MP5 are either, well, I won't go into derogatory terms, but basically either people that don't know much about the game or people that reminisce about the good old golden days, which would be me included in that case. And I'd say Leppy is much of the same here. The good old days. Interesting Molotov. Usually you throw it when you have an execution. It's a waste here, I would say, since that was the only one they have. But Rocco, well, if he was anything like Rocky, he's certainly unstoppable. And you know what Rocky said? It doesn't matter how hard you get hit. It matters how quickly or how you get up and continue afterwards. Anyway, Rocky... inspirational quotes, not my strongest suit, not gonna lie. Noob, meanwhile, well, it helped him. I could be a bard in a D&D play. It helped him. Look, a +2 to his aim as he gets another one. Look at this noob. Splendid triple. And there you have it, as we tie the score together. But yeah, it goes something about how hard you can get hit and still get up and keep going, basically. And in this case, the team of the home crew doing well enough to at least tie it up. In any case, 3 smokes, A execution again. It actually succeeded last time, so I'd assume it could succeed again. It's all eyes on the beginning conflict. Bucketman! Well, look at that beauty. Don't you love to see it? As Injektor seem to be failing hard. That fuel ain't pumping itself, baby. But unfortunately, well, fortunately it was an eco, so it's not a loss they would really care about too much. Meanwhile, we'll see that full buy coming in with Sir Lucky on the AWP. No, never mind. The money was not that splendid. I thought he had more money in the bank. Meanwhile, another A execution. I respect that from Injektor. I actually like this more than, you know, the classic of, oh, let's do this, let's do that. Sir Lucky on Noob. This is basically a straight up A take. And like I said before, it works. Oh boy, Fizolchuk. Seems like the Princess and the Bean really worked out, didn't it? He grown up into a full-ass man who's now popping off heads on CS. Damn. Princeska na zrnu graha turned into Princeska na zrnu Beana, aka Fizolchka. Oh, Rocco. That's how you go. That's how you do it. That's beautifully done. Not to mention, he checks jungle like a pro. And I think that Team Injektor are a little bit better than they would seem at first glance. Their aim is far more on point, and they seem to be at least moving with a certain grace to them. Not to say this has been, you know, idle in the past, but... or at least not present in the past, but they are certainly moving with a little bit of grace that you would not otherwise expect. And oh, we have some smoke action towards B. Now that is a rarity these days. You'd be surprised how few people know that smoke. And meanwhile, we have a little bit of a bug on the orbs. This is CSGO bug, by the way. I believe you have to manually press the buttons or the space bar to go out of the view. So space bar, and there we go. There we go. So yeah, like this is it's a manual bug that happens sometimes in CSGO, and it's not the first time we see it, unfortunately. Not sure why Valve hasn't fixed it, and just as I said that, I'm pretty sure I know why they haven't fixed it, because they don't really know how to fix it, which would be the usual problem. XD, meanwhile, doing splendid. Noob will find Sir Lucky. Back and forth right here. Injektor in trouble. Magic Mailman, XD. How do they make this work? By going A. And a split through con and stairs is not a bad idea. But I'm fairly certain... Yep, there we go. I'm fairly certain, yeah, the young Luke had already spotted him, or at least had a glance of him. Off to the races we go. Bitstamp Gaming, 4-4. Oh, excuse me, 5-4. My brain is starting to melt likewise here, it seems like. As we'll open up round number 10 with another eco for the T side. Surprisingly enough that it is actually an eco, since XD, Magic Mailman, and Rocco all had for AKs enough money. Now yes, Fizolchuk and Sir Lucky were a little bit more broken, but they know how little money the CTs have, so usually you want to take advantage of that. But then again, it makes sense, you don't want to, you know, put everything on the line. Young Luke, off to, again, beginning this round with success. Unfortunately getting absolutely stomped to the curb with the Deagle. Meanwhile, it seems like Injektor not really sure where should they inject themselves into. Okay, Fizolchuk. That's a nice shot. You get to rarely see these. Meanwhile, Sir Lucky, I guess using the luck of the day. That's a nice shot again. Seeing some turning points. Unfortunately, Skooma and Bucketman both are a little bit too eager to finish this round successfully. And this should be enough. It's a 1v2. Fizolchuk. Not really in a position where he can barter for a bomb plant. If he gets Bucketman, then the option of a bomb plant is no longer a question but a guarantee. But Bucketman now knows. Ooh, close call. 41 for Bucketman. Molotov is well placed. A spray down. And a mow down as a burn down happens, and that is going to be 6-4. But a very good round for Injektor, we can't lie. That was actually far better than one would expect. First of all, they got 3 kills, which is amazing. Statistically, this actually breaks the CTs quite considerably. And to add on top of that, with the bomb plant, they get another $800 in the bank, which adds on top of the insult already. As they say, add insult to injury. Meanwhile, another A-take. Yep. Magic Mailman gonna send his mail through magic means, like the Hogwarts, what was it? Owls that sent letters, I guess? That's the Magic Mailman, sending his letters through owls. Poor owls being abducted. In any case, Rocco out first. Trade is not really gonna be happening just yet. Good nade that actually brings down Bucket Man. And would he have survived? He had a bucket on his head. Well, the question is not if he would have survived. The question is, would have he gotten at least a few kills? Okay, Sir Lucky. As Skooma and Noob deliver, and a double almost here for Skooma. With Sir Lucky tagged, now XD about to be bagged and tagged. What a day this is. What a start this is as the home crew is getting warmed up. They're making success possible. And potentially victory around the horizon, or on the horizon, for the first map here. By the way, in other news, have you heard that the new major will be held in Antwerp by PGL, which I'm going to be eager to go to in May. At the end of May, it will be the last, the challenge, well, the legend stage, or the, no, not legend, the champion stage, yeah. So I'll probably be there for that time. Can't wait. Hyped. Bucket Man, meanwhile, he's hyped as well, I can see, taking Palace control. With that, I believe Injektor seem to be a little bit lost, not really sure what they need to be doing. Meanwhile, the Magic Mailman delivers, again, a few magic bullets. Young Luke just team flashed Noob, unfortunately. Oh, on A side we have a bit of a ringy around the rosé. As XD, well, he certainly is true to his name. As XD delivers two. What? What? No, wait. That was a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Expected XD to be maybe getting 1, but 2? That's unacceptable right now. Bitstamp home crew is sleeping behind the wheel. And it's not even an A side, it's a B take behind it all. And they realize it, at least. In kitchen, a challenge. Young Luke! Woo-hoo-hoo! Good shot, young Luke. Andrei, aka Lepi, versus young Luke right now. And let's see what the outcome of the round here actually is. Magic Mailman tries to deliver, but unfortunately, just like the Post of Slovenia, is just useless. In any case, this will be a splendid start for Bitstamp's home crew. And yeah, that nade, that Kobe, certainly gives them a lifeline. Very stoic reactions, not gonna lie. The boys seem to be focused, and that's great. The boys are ready. Speaking of the boys, I actually started watching a new series, The Boys. Amazing series. Really good. Recommend it to anybody that hates superhero movies, because they kill superheroes in it. So that's really nice. In any case, 8-4, round 13. And we do have AKs again in the hand of Injektors. Hoo, young Luke. Are they gonna challenge you again? Surely not. Surely they're smarter than that, are they? Well, we're about to find out. Well, Noob, perhaps a little bit too eager to get to the end of this first half. Could have done better. But, luckily, he has a few of his teammates nearby ready. As they deliver more than again, XD. 1v2. And he has to retrieve the C4. Remember, this is Young Luke on the angle. Support by Bucketman. Here's the flash. And Young Luke does not miss. And he's doing splendidly for himself. 14-7 at the scoreline. Certainly popping off as good as one could imagine. And I'm... Okay, I really thought that Injektor would have an easier time given how they started. But this is a welcome surprise and I'm happy to see it. And as you can see here, the guys are as comfortable and as comfy as one can be. As 9-4, the first half is slowly coming to a close. Another A play. Smokes are lined up. Let's see if they miss a few. The CT smoke is actually one of those that you can actually sorely miss. Bucketman is in trouble. Yeah, Bucketman will get caught. Noob as well through the smoke. Gets 2. Ooh la la, but the bomb plant helps out immensely for Team Injektor. Injektor. I'm like missing these pronunciations because, you know, I want to do it in Slovenian, but I know that's not right because we're doing it in English. So might as well say Injektor. Funnily enough, you know what? I'm kind of surprised no professional team has yet decided to choose this name for their own team. And I'm not being sarcastic here. I'm actually legit saying I'm legit surprised nobody has decided to take this name for like a professional team. Team Injektor. You know, inject some skill. Not injecting hacks, obviously. That's not something that would be allowed or is looked at it. Oh my. I will refrain from repeating what I've just heard in my dear ears, but yes, something on that department. 10-4. Maybe the seamen could be called the Injektors as well. You know, the seamen that travel the sea by ship, by boat. You dirty minds, you thought I'm gonna say it, didn't you? In any case, Noob finds Fizolchuk, and I guess we're gonna be sprouting some beans soon. As Skuma gets Rocco as well. That's gonna be a rock hard denial. Oof, XD spots the player. Does he get the kill? Yes, he does. But Young Luke again and Scuba as well. Voila! The home crew is doing well, and they seem to have done their homework. And not just that, they seem to have pracked at least a little bit. I hope. I sorely hope they've pracked at least a little bit, played a little bit. We can see that 3 players on 16 frags. That's insane, actually. That's really good. Like, that's legit very good. With the player cameras, of course, being clear as day. Noob not happy with how that failed. Bucketman. That's the reaction I'm looking for. Yeah, baby. Meanwhile, Young Luke stoic as ever. I love this stoicism. Like, this is like Warhammer 40k universe stoic. That's just dead face, like not even registering anything, just focused on the task at hand. That's how you have to be. Here's Andre, excuse me. By the way, Andre has a Ryzen 6 or 7 up there, I see, in his top right-hand corner. Lovely, lovely processor. That 3rd generation. Yeah, the Noctua coolers as well. The best coolers on the market, by the way. If somebody's wondering, if you're looking for a good cooler, it's Noctua or Be Silent. Be Quiet, excuse me, not Be Silent. The NVIDIA graphics cards are perhaps in discussion as to how good they actually are, but, you know, they are good. Just price over performance is not usually that's the best for NVIDIA. In any case, 11-4. As we start off our second half, we're going to have an A execution, smoke and flash. And let's see what exactly has been prepared by Bucketman. A smoke in towards jungle, it looks like, and a flash on over as Fizolchuk will find one. And Noob will return the favor. 2-for-2 trades. Young Luke, though, the man, the beast, the Young Luke with a lightsaber in hand. Wait, that's the wrong universe. In any case, Bucketman throws a bucket in the face of XD. That's how it felt there. Took long enough, certainly. Meanwhile, the Magic Mailman has a few letters to deliver. If they're blue-colored, don't open them, because you have to sign for them, and that's usually not good news. And anything else in between doesn't matter. Let's see. Magic Mailman shows up at your doorstep. Doesn't even ring, you know he's there. Maybe the Magic Mailman is a man that, you know, if you've got a dog and he hates mailmen, or any random person anyway, that he doesn't get attacked by the dog, but the dog actually loves him. What if that's the Magic Mailman? What if that is actually what we're trying to interpret here? Meanwhile, in the replays, we'll see a few quick shots, quick attempts by a few individuals. Fizolchuk, definitely nice start as he gets noob in con as well later on. Unfortunately, gets absolutely destroyed by Bucketman and Young Luke later. In any case, it's going to be round number 17 with the second pistol going to Bitstamp Gaming. Now they are at 12-4 advantage for the ages, as this will be a hold from Forrest, but the Magic Mailman fails to deliver it this time, as the mail seems to be too heavy, too hard, and a little bit too much of it. And there you have it. 13-4, ladies and gentlemen. We are slowly but surely coming to an end of this first map, because if it keeps on going like this, I have a heart. Oh, and a Kobe by Newbie. Beautifully done here. Bam. By the way, did you guys watch the new Mandalore, the new Boba Fett series? Amazing. I won't spoil. As well, really good. Love it. I mean, it's not the best, but, you know, Star Wars. I'll take it. Don't really have a choice. In any case, minute and 40 seconds, give or take, and another B take. We've got a P90 on Lippy. We've got 2 Mac-10s. We've got 2 AKs. A lot of utility. On the other hand, for the CTs, Injektor is playing with those M4s and the FAMAS. Limited utility, if any at all. A few flashbangs that will help, but they need to hit those marks. They need to hit those headshots. Here comes the smoke deep in towards window. And the lineup will work as Noob finds Rocco. That's not a good place to stay. Magic Mailman won, but that is the only one he delivers. Meanwhile, XD had a chance to bring it back for a 3-on-3. Unfortunately, missing his opportunity. Sir Lucky. If he's lucky, he's going to get a kill through the smoke. The answer is no. No. Denied. And this should be a save for Injektor. They're not getting this retake. Not in a million years. Or is it? Or is it? Or are they? Oh my god, they're actually doing it. No bloody way. They're actually doing it, Young Luke. 1v2. Oh, why? I jinxed it. A caster's curse. Why did I say anything at all? Why do I have to say anything at all? Sir Lucky seems to be made of the right stuff, guys. Proper stuff. I don't know what the spoilers are, Vicky Vex, but I'm not even sure how to spoil this game, because we don't have odds, we don't have anything that really could spoil this game. Meanwhile, I think it's time for another giveaway, perhaps, of the trading fee coupon. So make sure to follow chat. You'll get the chance to get that. Oh my god, Petra, we are reading each other's mind. I love it. And I am speaking with delay here, by the way. I believe we have a 2-minute delay, if I'm not mistaken. And I have predicted we have caught our... Wow. Wow. I am... Guys, I said it, and 5 seconds later, Loki writes it in chat. Now, if that isn't fate, I don't know what is. So you guys should take that fate in your hands. Take the giveaway coupon if you can, and you're good to go. Meanwhile, Young Luke, a little bit too expressive, a little bit too happy to get that shot off as he loses his life and the C4. Magic Mailman, you've got the mail now, you've got C4 in your hands, man. That's the best mail you can offer or get. Unfortunately, you can't really deliver it, but you can safeguard it until the proper recipient arrives. And in this case, well, you don't want to... There we go. There we go. And I hear the Halo soundtrack. I love it. I have the same one. Fantastico. In any case, 13-6. Still going to be behind 7 rounds. It's a far, far realm that Injektor are living in currently, but they are traveling slowly but steadily. You know, they're traveling on horseback. Ain't the greatest, ain't the best, but better than nothing. Oh, Fizolchuk. Fizolchuk. Noob and Scoop! Wait a minute! Hold up! Hold up for a second, guys. What? Just happened. Oh my god. Okay, Rocco gets skooma at least. That's a big bonus here, because now they don't have to care about losing the round. They can care about retaking it. That was a little bit too concerning. A little bit too concerning there. Meanwhile, 1v2, Noob planting the bomb in a few seconds' time. They should be playing together, by the way. As Injektor should know. In a retake scenario, always stick together, always, no matter the what. But Noob, the man, the prowl. He will prowl his way through the masses. He's gonna try and get himself an easy one. I'm trying to hype him up, and then he just dies like that. Damn it. Also, did I notice that correctly, that a fellow HE nade actually killed, or not killed, but damaged Sir Lucky? This shot, by the way. Look at this. Oh, the magic mailman, not Sir Rocky. Excuse me. That nade, team nade. Here we go, full buy. Bitstamp's home crew starting to dwindle a little bit. We could see overtime. Don't forget that. Meanwhile, an A execution, yes. As the home crew will go for the take. The home run, one could say even. Here we go. Smoke's flying. Flashbang's going. Skooma the lurk, the connection through con. Here we go. Nades in. Sir Lucky tagged them back. Vizhochuk again, sprouting the beans. And oh boy, nobody's oblivious, as well as Skooma oblivious. And Vizhochuk just aced it. An ace in the hole by Monsieur Vizhochuk. Princess, whatever her name is in English, would be proud. Princeska is happy with that one. My god, an ace clutch. Now that's something we don't get to see very often. What are we expecting now, lads? They're gonna try and push through underpass into window con, it looks like. Trying to split that A take. Meanwhile, XD ready. And sees one. Should be no more than that, or... They could have stolen away the op, which is surprisingly not something they're trying to do. Oh, magic mailman delivers those magic bullets. Rocco, meanwhile, might as well call him Rocky. Or Rocky, more specifically. 13-9. We're still 4 away from securing a tie for Team Injektor, but let's see how far they can actually push this. Push the envelope, as they say. Discover new things, discover new possibilities. Your imagination is unlimited, and so are your opportunities. Here we go. Up out for young Luke. Vizhochuk already tagged. Again, the bag ain't there yet, but the corner is already behind the corner. And you know the famous lyrics of one of the greats? If my burglar alarm starts ringing, get ready for the slow walk and the flower bringing. Which would translate into, if their alarms start to go off, get ready for a funeral and the flowers. In any case, XD. Good trade so far for Bitstamp. Skooma finds XD. That's it. That should be enough, I think. Skooma might not be in the best spot right now as he gets absolutely bagged, but that's going to be 14-9 before long. Fijochik and Magic Mailman. The retake of B-side is now impossible with the HP left on Injektor. It's not looking good. I just remembered the lyrics, and yes, I'm very bad at lyrics. I know, guys, so don't flame me there. I'm sorry. I never could get lyrics down. I get the melody, because I get in tune with the music more than the lyrics, usually. I can remember the tune and the way the music is going, or the way the music goes, but not the lyrics, ever. So, it goes something like this. If my burglar alarm starts ringing, there's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. That's how it goes. Just, or is it the other way around? Either way, that's how it goes. Biggie, by the way. B-I-G. Here we go. 14-9, Injektor. They're on their last leg. And you would think the Injektor would last the whole car season, but no. It has to be regularly checked and replaced and maintained. Maintenance is a biatch. Sorry for my French. Or my Hungarian, depending how I look at it. We have a saying here. Sibum narido majara. I'll just make myself Hungarian and it's fine. Ekmish pekmish. Nimashke. Well, we say majara, because that's how it works here in Ljubljana. But you could work with French as well, you know, make yourself French. In any case, a lot of damage, a lot of frags. Leapy with a nice shot as Magic Mailman and Rocco shut down too. It's gonna be leaving them with a 2-on-2, Skooma and Young Luke. And Young Luke's in trouble here. As far as I can understand it, Young Luke, he is not working well under pressure. But looks like he won't be overly concerned with that. 2v2 and a play considered, as the rotation through short will be very much important for the CT team right now. Magic Mailman needs to put himself towards short, so he checks the short of cross. Excuse me, the cross of connector. But he's already gonna miss it. Ooh. Ouch. Oh boy, they're reading it completely wrong. Oh my. And they're still thinking it's B? Oh boy. Yeah, that's a flabbergasted. That's a... That's gonna hurt. That's gonna big hurt. And of course, big shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you for your lovely, lovely words. 10 out of 10 y'all as well. Obviously, Kozix has to be the one out. 5 out of 7. That's how it goes, but... Hello, Lisbon, and welcome from Lisbon. Miss or Mr. Petinga. Meanwhile, Skooma, he's about to go Petinga as he misses the chance to not lose the round. The prevention of the defuse was his vital and only duty, and he fails. Ooh, that's gonna leave them hurting for more. Okay, 14-10. Fake out towards A, I guess, by Noob trying to smoke stairway. And did he just miss it? Yes, he did. And I'll tell you why. Because he didn't stand on the wall, on the corner of that position enough. You have to line up with a little bit of a ledge. In any case, Rocco and Lucky. There we have it. The round seems to be gone already. Oh, we're back. Here we go. 5-3. When it comes down to players alive, Bitstamp is in trouble. Oh, did I? Yeah, okay. I thought that he saw him, but he seems to have completely forgone him. And another clean round here by Team Injektor. They're injecting some quality into themselves. That's nice to see for a difference. The puns are endless, I know. And somebody's playing a girl? Look at this. Somebody has a girl skin. Who's the girl? I'm wondering who's... Oh, young Luke is playing the girl? No. Surely not. Obviously joking, but... might just as well be. Andre, P90 in hand. There we go. P90. Trusty P90. 50 bullets. It's enough. It's an A play. And an A take. XD is already tagged heavily, so better run away with your tail between your legs. Not much you can do here. Oh boy. Here comes the boom. XD. Oh, he gets two. Oh boy, he gets two. He gives them a chance. He actually gives them a fighting chance. And then that happens. So, Rocco, you better throw a rock and some change and a mountain as well. Because, oh, Lippy, you're gonna die, buddy. You are gonna die. If you... So, just to kind of put it out into perspective, if you're standing behind this small box that's not a double box on sight, they can see you from stairway without you seeing them, but they can see your head. So never do that. If you do stand behind it, crouch. That's how it works. Cremeschnitter. I would love a Cremeschnitter right now, not gonna lie. But welcome back, sir, or madame. Nice to have you. Meanwhile, 15-11, and we are starting round number 27. As we open up an interesting one, with the money for the CT still being bountiful enough to get a buyout, but their success obviously being in question here. Well, this is it, I guess, in a way. Or is it? Oh, nobody's checking con. That's like John Cena style, the WWE, who's the caster for WWE, I forget always. Joe Rogan, I think. It's like, the reaction from Joe Rogan is what we should be having here. Like, damn. That's a huge misstep by the home crew. They should have done a lot better here. Failing to notice that there is a wide opening in con. Nobody looking at it, and bam! Now they're left with a gaping hole on their side. Young Luke, goodbye. Now we'll have a rebuy, yes, but it's going to be 15-12 right now. And look at this. The thought process here of the home crew must not have been on point. Clearly. Beautiful Hyper Beast M4 as well. About 300 euros, 400 euros that it's worth. So insane, I think. Well, it is insane. I think it is worth that much, as I said. Could be less. It's been a while since I've been in the skin game. And before anybody loses their rocker, not the actual skin game, but in-game CSGO skin game. As in trader, you know, proprietor of all sorts of skins you would want. Knives go for the most, but there's a few select weapons like the Dragon Lore and such that go for a insane amount of cash, like the M4A4 Howl. That I had like quite a few of them available, but not when they were worth anything. Rocco, meanwhile, good stuff. Towards couch, it's gonna be the Magic Mailman taking a bit of a nap, as well as Rocco. Ooh, this one could be a painful ending here. We're approaching the end zone. Yep. I think we know where this one's headed, folk. Let's not kid ourselves. It's not looking great for Team Injektor. As Fijochuk delivers again through short, he will be spotted, but he will also be knotted down. And that is going to be it. That is going to be round number 16. And GG, we finish map number 1. Mirage. It's a fail, unfortunately, for the challenger. As we will go into a short break before that. So don't worry. Here we have the replay, of course, of the final round and how well it's played out by Skooma. In any case, I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised today by the challengers and the home crew both, doing rather better than I would otherwise expect. What we await, or what we are awaiting next, though, is our second map and our favorite map, Inferno. It will be coming on in a matter of moments, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Grab some drinks, grab some food, and get ready for a map that we will not forget. Inferno, not to be messed about with, but we'll see you guys soon enough after a short break. Stay tuned. We are back, everybody. We are ready to continue where we left off. We've just seen our first map, Mirage. It didn't go too well to begin with for the home crew, but then starting to look a lot better at the conclusion of it. 16, of course, to finish it off and leaving the dirt in the face of the challengers. Injektor tonight will have to do a lot better as we get ready for our last map of the, well, not last map, let me rephrase that, potentially our last map for the night. We are going to be seeing Inferno, this time the choice of the home crew. As you can see right here, right now, it is eyes on, of course, the challenging team of Injektor. They're the ones to be touted and brouted with and see how far they can push it and how far they can go. As we are ready to jump into the game in a moment's notice, make sure to get your popcorn ready, get your drink ready, and get ready for what comes, because it's going to be absolutely blasting, absolutely amazing. I'm kind of losing myself, aren't I? In any case, if you're wondering what you're watching, if you're wondering where you are, what you are watching right now is the Bitstamp Gaming Challenge. This is happening every single week every single week on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So every week on the dot on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. If you want to participate yourself, you can either join us in chat with potentially winning some trading fee coupons for free as a giveaway, or if you actually want to actively play and participate as the challenger, because you can, absolutely are able to, and you have 4 more other players that want to join you in that endeavor, you should finish up signing up for the Bitstamp Gaming Challenge yourself, sign up your team, and see what you can do. If nothing else, you get a few goodies out of it. You get a few nice little additional bonuses at the end of the day. About $100 worth each. So that's $500 almost worth of goodies that you will receive at the very least. Now, before we jump into our second map for the night, we have the home crew on the left side, of course, today without Vest playing with Andre, and we have Injektor on the right-hand side that have done very well to begin with. They had a 1-3, so 1-3 setting set up to begin with. You know, they had those 3 early rounds to win, but unfortunately, they hadn't really been able to bounce back afterwards too well, as of course the home crew had them running for the hills continuously. In any case, it's going to be fun to see how, of course, our second map goes. Inferno, a map that I know that the home crew is far more favorable to play upon, or at least, you know, a map that they've played quite aggressively upon before, and I would expect them to be ready for what comes next. As we are ready to actually jump into the series, ladies and gentlemen, map number 2 of the Bitstamp Gaming Challenge here, week number 7. If I'm not mistaken, as we missed last week, but we're not going to miss the next one. Stay tuned, and we'll be back into map number 2. And we are back. It is, well, it is going to be a great start to open up with the pistol round. We can see here, it's already going to be a bit of an aggressive stance. XD going to be trying to hold the line on long, and he does so rather valiantly. Finds himself one only, though. That might not be enough as Skooma continues on with the rampage. A third player has been spotted in small pit. And, well, mini pit being taken over. Down to the Magic Mailman, down to Sir Lucky it goes. Bitstamp home crew seem to be well aware of what is around them and how to deal with this Bucket Man. And not just Bucket Man, but of course the rest of the sides, well, the rest of the players as well, doing pretty damn well. Noob and Bucket Man both saving the day. As we jump into round 2, this should be rather simple, rather easy. Mind you, there's not a lot to go on for Injektor. They have no utility, they have no money. And this straight push is very much on point with what you would expect out of the home crew. Additionally, I would like to add, we see an Astralis stack, aka a VP stack on B. It's 5 players going into basically a bit of a triangle setup where they are trying to await any sort of BS that might be happening around their position. And, you know, if somebody steps into that corner on banana, that takes you literally a second or two to destroy. Rocco, nicely done. At least gets one, but the damage has already been dealt. That is going to be round number 2. Done and dusted. Oh, noob! Miss you, noob. You are doing fantastic, sir. He's doing so well, I'm not going to lie. The fact that he's playing with a deagle and hitting these shots just tells you that his life story is far from done just yet. And he is rocking this one. In any case, we are looking at a full buy for the CTs. No AWP unless they want to go glass cannon, which is not preferable in this kind of position. Fizocha going to peek second middle. Where's the flash? Where's the flash? No flash, but no reaction. Oh, boy. The reaction from the home crew has been abysmal, and a line-up that's not enough. Yes. XD replies, and that should be enough. In this case, first one to Injektor. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit perplexed. This was, I mean, yeah, not really too good here. Not really too good at all. In any case, bit of a slowdown, I guess. Economically, the T side need to bounce back. They need to get a bomb plant at least going. We've got the Galil on Skooma. Pop out for young Luke, who's gonna go glass cannon, surprisingly enough. I would have expected him to be playing it a little bit safer with the Galil or the AK and Kevlar. Apparently, that is not something he would prefer. Andrei, unfortunately, will burn to the end. Good spray down by Fizochuk. That's a lot of damage for a random spray. Young Luke on, unfortunately, a bit of a different path as he goes to the grave early. Skooma, the attempt, but not really going to work out with it. That should be round number 2 for Injektor as well. Third map around the corner already, it seems like. Not surprised given how quickly all started off with. The home crew on the T side obviously needing a lot more coordination, but generally speaking they are better on the CT. That's one of the beauties about this game. Usually it's a lot easier to play as the CT. If you don't know what you're doing, CT is usually the easier one. To add insult to injury, then, you know, the T side without coordination is, even if you, like, to kind of explain what I'm saying here. So as the CTs, even if you don't know what you're doing as a team, you can win quite a few rounds easily. Like, aim is pretty much all you can rely upon, with the utility, obviously. On the T side, it's almost impossible to do so, because, you know, there's 5 players alive, and you can't just run around the map randomly and hope for victory. You've got to have some sort of a plan, and this plan involves a B rush. I love it. I absolutely adore it. A lot of damage, yes, but look at this. C4, no, noob, what doing? Oh, no. What are you doing, young Luke? Where are you going? You gotta support your team, man. That's the C4, young Luke. Oh, a fail upon a fail upon a fail. I don't get it. Oh, man. Shame. Shame what we're seeing. But at the end, young Luke at least tries, you know, at least gets one. But that is going to be it. Fair enough. Round number 3 goes to Team Injektor. Even after getting 2 kills here for Bitstamp home crew, they had to wait for the Molotov, so that makes sense that they would need some longer, you know, a longer period of time to get the C4 over across. Lepi here could have actually abused this position far better. He certainly could have waited a little bit longer. But you can't have it all. That's how it is. Sir Lucky again. And this gun round for Bitstamp home crew is not looking too good, guys. The challenge seems to be a little bit too much. Oh, Rocco. Oh, okay, Sir Lucky. Ah, Sir Lucky. Luckiest man alive. Luckiest man alive, I'll say. Third time he gets the wall bang, if I'm not mistaken. Meanwhile, Bucket Man at least delivers some sort of repercussion for the mistakes of the CTs. So far, the thing is, nobody from the home crew is able to punish the CTs, because usually they're just the ones losing their lives first. And if you can't punish the CTs, then you can't punish their mistakes. You can't punish... Oh, you can't punish. You can't really do anything about it. That's the problem. Like, you do need to be far more... on point, I guess you can say. With it. With timings, with coordination. Like... Bitstamp's gaming home crew, what would they need here is some utility thrown into Banana, preventing that early peek on car. Second of all, they need some map control to be established, not just attempted. And then see where that leads you to from forward. So yeah, there is a lot to fix, but we'll see if they do that. It is going to be YL surviving. Young Luke, the only one. Not getting the loss bonus means he will be kept at 150. Not a lot of money. The rest, pistols and Kevlars. Not surprised. Meanwhile, Magic Man! Magic Mailman! I mean, it sounds weird when I say it, but then again, he is a magical man. The way he's playing here. Sir Lucky, meanwhile, unfortunately his luck has drawn out. That is gonna be... Rocco! Good start. Drops the C4. Bucket Man! Brings it back. We are in a bit of a tumble bumble. And this is looking far better than it has to be. And what I mean by that is it should be an easy round for Injektor, but instead they're getting a little bit sloppy here. 2v2. Bucket Man and Noob. Oh, Noob! There you go, baby! Fizocek now, 1v2. And he has an angle on Bucket Man. Oh boy. This is gonna be a tough one. There is a smoke available, depending how he throws it. Okay, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. Certainly not the greatest one, but he did go. No, Noob. Why? I'm just surprised you would want to do that after you smoke it, because you know he's got an AWP, and then you run, so you make the steps, so he literally knows where you are. Oof. Decision making has to be looked at, but the doctor will have an assignment later on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is round number 8, and Injektor is doing splendidly. So far, leading the charge for victory as we move on to round number, well, 8, obviously, still. With the advantage, in this case, going back to the hands of Bitstamp's home crew. They need to be far more, I could say, on point. And young Luke, he has certainly heard my cries. He has certainly heard my plight. And he will get himself 2 kills easily. Oh, that has a big gap. Luckily, Skooma. Good refrag. Now down to Rocco. Does he hold like a rock? Does he fail like a block? I don't know. Well, he's certainly doing good. That is good enough for him. 2 kills. It's enough to rotate. Or buy the rotation for the Magic Mailman. A 1v2 for him. He's got an M4. He's got the defuse, the smoke, the flash. He's got it all. Now the question is, does he deliver his most important message? Feel the power. And well, He certainly feels it now. Magic Mailman. Voila. One for him. Time is against him, though. So it needs to be very quick. Oh, the nade. The nade could work here. Young Luke in broken wall. But the nade, the one thing he does not throw is the nade. Time, unfortunately for the Magic Mailman here, has ran out of... Yeah, see, that's the thing. Going all the way around and around, it's a little bit too much. Even for the Magic Mailman, he does not have the speed of Santa to traverse the globe at the speed of 10 times the sound, I think. In any case, here we have, again, the cameras of our lovely players looking very much focused and ready for the task at hand. Again, peeking apps. This time, Andrei Lepi. A beautiful shot. Lovingly done. That's how you do it. That's how you make it happen. Skooma. Does he go for the wide angle? Try to take the challenge on towards Cubby short. Nope, in apps. Andrei will check out Rocco from the hotel. And there you have it, folks. Should be another round to Bitstamp's home crew. This will be, most likely, 5-5. Because the next round, whilst being a loss bonus max... Well, no, actually, no. Not at maximum loss bonus, but still enough loss bonus to get a buy-in. Yeah, 4 players, that's enough. 4 players have enough for the M4s and the AWP even on XD, if they really wanted it, but nope, they're not actually... They're legitimately not buying the op at all. That's the one thing that I'm kind of a little bit surprised about. I would have expected them to be far more focused on the AWP, in this case, when they're on the CT side. MP9 for Rocco, the FAMAS for Lucky. And we go into round number 10. Oh! Wowzers. Unexpected. Welcome, but unexpected. Now that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Meanwhile, Rocco, MP9 at hand, and Skooma will fall. In apps, chasing away 2 players there. How do they deal with this? The answer is simple, it's clear, it's clean. Fizolchuk finds young Luke, but it's a 4v... Oh, what? Bucket Man! Why are you ignoring... No! Why are you ignoring Boiler? But why? Why ignore the Boiler? And 185 Fizolchuk. Oh my god. What am I watching here? What am I watching? What is this? What is this madness? This weirdness and noob with the first shot, fantastic, but the rest of the team kind of falling apart a little bit. I really don't know what they thought was going to happen, but clearly not much. Meanwhile, again, we kick off once more with the start here. Sir Lucky delivers. Young Luke and Bucket Man, though, are ready for it. Ixnap, welcome back. You didn't miss much. Second game, well, second map it is. But the home crew had won the first map of Mirage. It was quite convincing, in a way, in the second half at least. Now we're watching this second map, Inferno, and so far it started off very poorly for the home crew, but they seem to be getting a grip on reality here. They seem to be bouncing back a little bit, and they will be getting themselves a 5th round, no problem here. That's a fact. And it's down to the wire as to the economy here for Injektor as well. This should be 6-6 because there is no money for the CTs unless they force up and win, but that is unlikely. Oh, thank you very much for reminding me, Loki, as well. We will have to say, well, I don't want to sing because I'm a very bad singer, but I will say this. Happy birthday to Bucket Man, who is 22 years old on the 2nd of February in 2022. Now, if that isn't some sort of divine saying, some sort of divine telling that you are a hero in your own story, then I don't know what is. But in any case, an eco is here, and that eco is easily handled. That shall be simple enough, it looks like. 6-6 as inspected, or as expected, more specifically. And all eyes on team Bitstamp. Skooma, no problemo. Gets himself one. Bucket Man and Noob additionally. And there it is. Round number 6. Finally achieved. Well, not gonna lie, convincing. And you know what's the worst part, people? It's not only round 6, it's round 7 as well. There ain't no money in the bank for the CTs. They kind of half bought, half didn't buy. Some weird investments, some weird takeaways. A takeaway that didn't really work out. And it's not really good for you. And what can I say? The takeaway is about to be here as well for Bitstamp Gaming as well. As they are about to take 7. Let's find out soon. I'm expecting this to be easy. But I tend to get surprised when I'm expecting things to go a certain way. I tend to be surprised quite heavily. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Okay, so as expected, 7-6. And I guess we'll be right back with a full-on buy. Let's see for certain if that's going to be the case for Team Injektor. And our op as well could be coming. I do apologize that. Had some technical difficulties to take care of, but we are back, guys. As we have the last minute of the round right here, it is going to be Bucket Man with the first. But Sir Lucky and Magic Mailman delivers again. XD, 1-for-1, Magic Mailman throws it away, but it seems like it's not enough. That should be pretty much the end of the line, or is it? As the one-man army, the one-man hero. The hero of the ballads, the heroes of the songs. Young Luke is still alive and has plenty to say about what's about to happen. 30 seconds to go. Will it be his destiny to die or to rule the world? Well, I guess we already got our answer. Shame. Shame they die so young. By the way, if somebody's wondering, there is a legit player named Samda Young in the CS scene. He comes from Russia. And all I'll say is the first time I saw his name, I was like, well, that's morbid. Then he changed his nickname to SDY as an acronym, which makes better sense. Nonetheless, Strana Gaming, alias, I guess you know him more personally. Yeah, Bucket Man, he is young, isn't he? 22 years of age and in the 22nd year of this millennium. Pretty damn good. In any case, 7-7, tied up neck to neck, and we are in our last round for the first half. Let's see who takes what and who takes how. If they take it at all. Might just end this one on a peaceful endeavor. You know, might sign a peace accord. Like, yeah, it's fine. Let's just, you know, let's part our ways at 7-7. Be done with it. It certainly wouldn't be the first time, at least in real history. Here we go, gentlemen. It began. A little bit shabbily here for the home crew. 8-7 seems to be for Injektor coming up soon. They're injecting a lot of fuel into their engine and they are not letting go. The speed is ramping up more and more. Bucket man. Good job. Checks in from boy. Oh no, solo pushes. Solo pushes seem to not work at usually, but they are looking better right now. Sir Lucky. Monsieur Lucky. Oh, young Luke though. He's quick on that trigger, ain't he? And a second player will be caught by... Oh my god, no way. I already called it 8-7, now it's gonna be 1v2. Holy shit, are you kidding me? What is this? I couldn't script this if I wanted to. 16, 12, 14, 9, and 7 when it comes to KD, or kills for the home crew Bitstamp. And a very convincing performance from the pistol till the end. I gotta say, T-side Bitstamp home crew, never been too good, but this seems to be doing splendidly well for them. They seem to be doing splendidly well for themselves. As we are ready. To see our very own start of the second half. The second pistol will begin in matter of moments, so no worries there. Oh, I remember this one. This one was a tough one. 5 players running up banana, getting mollied out of position. Sure, it happens. Only to be absolutely executed by Fizocek and crew. And then this 1v1 against Fizocek by Noob. This was the worst part of it all. In any case, round 16 will come up in a moment's notice. We're just looking at the final few cutaways. And, well, cutting away to our second half, second pistol. Now the T side on the side of Team Injektor. Don't be fooled by the colors. Bitstamp Gaming is on the CT side, and we have Team Injektor in apps running A. I like the idea. Waterfall through balcony, through short. This split can work like a charm. And it works like a charm right now. Look at this! Voila! Young Luke will find Rocco, but it is far from being done just yet. That's not just done, it's dusted. It's 9-7. It is 9-7, excuse me, 8-8. What am I talking about? My brain just farted a little bit, sorry there. It is 8-8, tied up. Speaking of tied up, the trading fee coupons are slowly fading away. You guys should get yours while you have a chance. The third one is being posted in chat as we speak. You should hunt it down and get it and use it and have it and all the good things. $50 worth, if I don't mind saying so. Okay, push down middle. This is something you don't get to see very often. And unfortunately, you don't get to see it succeed at all. 9-8. I kind of predicted the future, eh? What about that? Hey. 9-8, ladies and gents, as we are ready for the first gun round. The challenging moment will be for young Luke, because he has no AWP. Additionally, the rest of the crew having very few grenades, excuse me. Nade is not gonna hit its mark, but Noob will find the first, will find the second. Monsieur Noob, like I said, the CT side for the home crew is far more on point. That's what I'm meaning to say. Betinga, I am glad that you asked what is the giveaway for. The giveaway of the trading fee coupons that Bitstamp proudly presents to you in the value of $50. You can utilize and immediately activate on your pre-made or newly made Bitstamp account. The only way you can use it, though, is to register at Bitstamp's official app or page. And once you have the account, you go under settings, and I believe redeem code is the way to do so. In any case, the Magic Mailman, 1v3, well, he has mail. Unfortunately, it's not for him to read it. 9-9, and Bitstamp home crew are back at it again. No money for the T site. They have to go for an eco. No choice in the matter. Should be simple. Should be easy enough. So savvy all. Well, popcorn is ready, people. That's what it's all about. Popcorn and cheese and bits. You know what? Why has nobody invented cheesy popcorn? Think about it. You have popcorn that on itself is bad. Then you have salted popcorn, which, you know, salt, sure. But what if we make cheesy popcorn? Like melt a bunch of cheese over it and eat it. I know that sounds American, but I don't know why I just got the idea. I guess chat gives me the ideas like that, but might be good. Might be good. Just as good as this round is for the home crew. They lose one, sure, but they can handle that. Rocco's alone, no ASC4 in hand. And that shall be a rapidoo. Ah, Senor Petinga, or Senorita Petinga, as I said. The way you use hold on to that thought for a second. What just happened there? I'm like, my brain kind of skipped a beat. Look at this. Look at this. That's a classic. So that's a classic whiff. We call this a whiff. Which is really nice. Really nice. Very rare to see. Very hard to hit. But damn. Nice. Very nice. All I'm gonna say. That's splendid. In any case, 10-9. Injektor. We are on our final stretch of the potential last map. The second map, of course, that is Inferno. The choice here of Team Injektor. Ooh, Fijochuk. He tried it to sprout earlier than he should have. The ground wasn't ready. The world wasn't ready for Fijochuk, people. He wasn't ready to go for it yet. Ain't gonna be no beans this year. All eyes on the T side of Injektor. They're gonna try the B side, it looks like. At least give it their best. Oh, ho, ho. There goes one. There goes two. That is all I have for you. Sir Lucky and Rocco, what are you gonna do? The answer is, well, die, obviously. Second, try. Maybe try and then die. Maybe die and then try. Not really sure in which order they're gonna try it, but it seems like it's more of the latter rather than the former, so they rather died and then tried. But there we have it. 11-9, and luckily with the bomb plant, they only need one eco. So that's it. If they want to force up here, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. Surely they know their economy, and yes, they do. There is cheese popcorn. Well, I know butter popcorn exists, but cheese popcorn I haven't really seen before. Is that West that I see in chat? Well, hello, hello, and how did you yourself, good sir? Welcome back. Meanwhile, my God, we do have a mini force. It's not a full investment, so fret not, people. We'll still see a buy in the next round. But for Rocco, not as much. He's got an MP7 for Christ's sake. The Mech 10s as well on the rest. Which makes sense. Oh, young Luke! Yeah, baby. That's what it's all about. Fijochuk is a fast slinging Mother Noka. That is beautiful. But, skooma. That's how we roll, baby. Look at this. So clean. Almost thought that he's a pro, baby. Whew. round. 22nd one. Or the 22nd round. Oh my god, am I seeing this right? Rocco has no Kevlar. Ow. My brain hurts just watching that. Meanwhile, young Luke, he's on point. There you have it. Oh yeah. You know what I worry about? The fact that young Rocco has no Kevlar. Meanwhile, his teammates with Kevlar are dying around the map, and he's just waiting in T-pit like, I'm sorry guys, I can't go out. I have an AK, but I don't have Kevlar. No, I can't fight. No. That's how it feels right now. Rocco, baby, you should be the first one to fight. Otherwise, you're useless anyway. And you can already see the rest of your teammates are dying one by one. And Rocco, oh, that nade is gonna rock his world. Whew, lucky. Oh. Oh my god, he has more luck than I'd ever possibly believe. He probably stole all the luck from Sir Lucky and all the beans from Fijochuk. Because otherwise I don't see him surviving this round. Or those nades even. In any case, apparently, time is of the essence, 40 seconds. And the plan is to go towards A, which is a nice plan. The Olympics of no aim. You know, you go for the Olympics for shooting and you don't shoot. That's how it felt there. My god, what are we watching here? Andre finds Rocco, and now 1v3, unfortunately, from Senor Magic Mailman. There's a lot to be had, and a lot more to be wanted. This first shot was clean as well. Very nicely done. Directly in the middle of the forehead. As, this... Very different. Oh my god. Oh, just watching this gives me weird feelings. Not angry and all, but just weird. Just unexpected. In any case, gents, 13-9. Bring back West. Absolutely. Wild, Wild West. The song... Oh, the song from Will Smith from the movie Wild West. Do you guys know that movie, Wild Wild West? That was a funky movie, likewise. Well, if he's anything like that, we're in for a treat. Nice little boost. 14 on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I know I will. It seems like a beating is what Injektor's getting. Instead of putting a beating out, they are getting absolutely beaten. Oh, man. Okay. Well, if he comes on for the interview, I'm gonna sing it cringe-like all day long to Bucketman. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that on camera. That's gonna be even more cringe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Giga. No, that's a completely failure on tonality. Happy birthday, dear... Oh my god, now I lost myself. Happy birthday, dear Giga. There you have it. Thank you. Let's not get in over our heads, people, because I'm gonna start charging 10 times the amount if you want me to sing. 59 though. Unfortunately, as much of a laugh as we're having, Team Injektor is starting to lose control, like the cruise control that, of course, Bitstamp is going into. This is looking splendid. Absolutely fantastic. Should be 69, I guess. It's a UMP, a MP7, a Mac-10, AKs. Not really a lot to go on. And we are down for the count already for Fijochuk. Oh, boyo. What do you do now? I guess rush, try, be good. Oh, XD! A double! Double crazy XD. Rotation coming. It's a little bit late. My god, I just now noticed it. Auto sniper. Oh my god. What doing, my friend? Okay, yes, thank you, noob. Thank you, noob, for proving me right. What doing? Being a noob. That's what you were doing, but now you're back to being a pro noob. 4v3 people. Oh boy, just as I said. 3v3, excuse me, now a 2v3. Seems like numbers are messed up today as well, you know, weird day and all. Magic Mailman on Young Luke, although XD final man, and the final trading fee coupon should be given out as well as we do finish the series 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, GG, it comes to an end. Tonight's battle between these players, between two fronts, between the challengers of the Injektor versus the home crew of the Bitstamp team. It comes to an end rather abruptly. After a very successful first half, unfortunately, the challengers have met their demise. And with that, the ending of today's challenge. It comes a little bit sooner than expected at 9:40. Or an hour 40. But with that being said, I believe the interview should be coming out momentarily. Now, who exactly will it be? We'll find out, so no worry. We'll have to wait, of course. Who will it be? And as you guys thought, it will be Bucket Man. So you guys will be able to give them, or give him, your love. And I want to ask him, was there a bucket on his head when he got the nickname or not? So I want to ask him that straight away. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proudly... Oh, he's not ready yet. Okay, never mind then. Well, we can speak a little bit more about the game before we go into the interview. As I said, we do have the challenge available to anybody watching. If you guys are watching and enjoying it, go click the link that is available to you in chat. Sign up yourself with the squad of 4 more players. And you can perhaps challenge the home crew and win some goodies, $100 worth for each player that wins. Why wouldn't you? I want to do it, but I can't. They said, no, I can't. I'm too good. Like, if I go on the show, who's going to be casting? Who's going to be saying all these nice things about y'all and everybody else, you know? If I joined the fray, that'd probably be a lot more problematic. But I believe Bucketman now is ready. And let's, of course, first say hello to Bucketman, our dear companion in crime here. Hello and welcome back. And congratulations for winning, first of all. And before you say anything, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. So,
thank you.
So obviously I'm going to go a little bit off the script here, but have your mother and father planned to have you born on the 2nd of February? I mean, was that a plan or something, as you know, 2nd February?
It would appear so. I don't know, maybe just a happy coincidence.
That's what it. I love it. That's enough. A happy coincidence for me is enough. So anyway, you guys win the series. You guys take the W. It comes a little bit easier, I guess, than usual, I would say. And you know, tell me what was the feeling now having a week off from playing? How you guys were doing?
It was fun. We took a bit like time off, practiced a little bit more, played more. So yeah, we were just taking some time off to relax. Another Wednesday.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Another Wednesday, my dudes. You know how it is. But as I was saying, so yeah, you said that you guys were practicing, you were preparing. I'm very happy to hear that. You know, I could clearly see that it was a little bit more coordinated, and it is with every week looking to get better. My question though biggest question would be, so West wasn't playing, right? And as far as I understand it, Skuma's the IGL, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so what's the let's first hear the reason why West wasn't able to play, because I want to know, you know, why he wasn't in the game.
We were just trying to switch things up, like give other players a shot, like maybe see if that works better, like trying to work on our team chemistry, like we're just trying different things, so I guess it kind of worked.
Hey, I'm just pressing buttons here. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a reaction out. West, means you need to practice more. No, but obviously, with all jokes aside, I'm happy to see that you guys are exploring other options. Obviously, that's great as well. But with that being said, Bucketman, again, congratulations for the whole squad. You did splendidly, and I'm hoping to see
Thank you.
this performance next week as well. Obviously, challengers might be a little bit more difficult, but that's the whole point. Having fun, having a little bit more to play for. Before we sign
Yeah,
off,
absolutely.
give me your final thoughts. Give me your final hellos, goodbyes, whatever you want.
I guess thanks everyone for watching. You're making this possible. Thanks for attending this every week. We're like trying to make this fun for everyone, not just for us, and hope you're enjoying it.
That's it. And that was, of course, our dear Bucketman. Thank you again. And of course, give a big ups for his birthday today as well. And with that being said, we finished today's broadcast. The final giveaway was also happening in chat whilst we were having all this funny times. But don't forget, before we sign off for today, we will be back next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock sharp. And if you want to play yourself, you can sign up yourself as well. That is always an option. With 4 more teammates of your own, you might be able to win the beautiful prizes that are still awaiting a few challengers that have not been able to succeed. In any case, my name's Over, and if you want to see more from me, shameless self-promotion on Twitter, Over Seard. But beyond that, thank you, mwah, and until next time, be good and be seeing ya.